Today, my child, I want to give you a word of love, safety, and knowledge. I know what I'm about to say may be too much for you, but I'll guide, protect, and give you no matter what. Recently, a leaked government watch list, a list of individuals under closer scrutiny or worse, included your name. However, my child, this is not the final chapter in your story. This information serves a purpose, and I need you to be prepared for it. This is a call to action, a call to faith, and a call to believe in what is coming. If you don't, there could be dire consequences. Part 1 is about the hidden forces at work and is a spiritual warning. Do you ever wonder, why me? What makes my name show up on this list? Child, understand that this is not just a political or physical fight. It is also a spiritual one. Behind the scenes, the enemy is trying to mess up, dishearten, and derail your life. In Ephesians 6:12, it says that our fight is not against people, but against governments, authorities, and the forces of this dark world. The enemy wants to hurt those who follow the light of my truth. People want you because of your trust, righteous actions, and attempts to follow me. The enemy is afraid of your potential, your purpose, and the spiritual calling I have given you, but don't be afraid. I have won over the world. According to John 16:33, this blacklist aims to instill fear and confusion in you, yet I am here to maintain your composure and clarity. That's why I'm telling you about this situation now, before it gets worse. I want you to react with knowledge and courage instead of fear. Part 2. What does it mean for you that the government is paying attention? In the real world, let me describe what this blacklist really means. Your name appears on this list, attracting significant attention. Some individuals in the government or large groups believe they should monitor, listen, or even silence you. There could be fake charges made against you, investigations started without your knowledge, or things done to stop you from moving forward or protect your image or freedom. Rest assured, as the deity of justice, I will reveal all hidden actions. This attack may feel unfair, and it is. Luke 12:3 asserts that your words in the shadows will resonate in the light, and your whispers in private spaces will echo from the rooftops. God will catch those who plan to harm you, but you must also take action, my child. In this situation, I want you to be smart, careful, and pray. Take your time and don't act out of fear. Proverbs 3:5-6 tells us to put our full trust in the Lord and not depend on our own knowledge. We should surrender to Him in all our ways, and He will direct our steps. This process is led by me, and you must do things to follow my will and avoid the enemy. Part 3. What will happen if you ignore this message? My child, if you don't listen to this advice, bad things could happen. That's not all, there is also a real-life danger involved. The individuals responsible for this listing have the potential to negatively impact your life in ways you may not fully comprehend. Legal challenges to financial instability. This information is important. If you fail to pay attention, it could harm your reputation and potentially jeopardize your safety. The enemy is using this listing to spread fear, separation, and confusion. But remember that I brought peace, not confusion. 14:33 in 1 Corinthians. I want you to understand that disregarding this message won't solve the issue. In fact, it might allow the enemy's plans to proceed unhindered. But there is positive news, my child. You can change what happens if you trust me, ask for my advice, and do the right thing. You are empowered to change this. You will judge every tongue that rises against you. In judgment, according to Isaiah 54:17. You lead the enemy now, and I'll help you win. Part 4. What should you do now, based on your response? First, I want you to pray. Right now, prayer is the most powerful thing you can do. Bible verse James 5:16 says that a beneficial person's prayer has power and works. Start praying for safety, understanding, and clarity. Just ask me to show you the next steps, and I'll do it. Second, pay attention to what you say and do during this time. In Matthew 10:16, it says to be as smart as snakes and as pure as doves. If someone is watching, be careful what you say and do. Your enemy will try to use what you say and do against you, but if you are wise and honest, they will not be able to. Third, I want you to meet with smart people. In Proverbs 11:14, it says that when there aren't any leaders, people fall, but when there are lots of leaders, people are safe. God has placed others in your life to guide you through this. Do not try to handle this by yourself, even if you have a lawyer. Find someone to pray with and support you, like a spiritual guide or a trusted friend. Also, don't give up faith. The Bible says in Hebrews 11:1 that faith is the certainty of things hoped for and the conviction of things not seen. Even though it looks like the enemy is getting stronger, know that I am always in charge. I am planning your life, and this is just a small part of it. This chapter 5 of your winning story is about my holy shield protecting you. I know you feel weak right now, but I want you to know that you are safe with me. In Psalm 91:4, it says, "He will cover you with his feathers, and you will find refuge under his wings." His loyalty will be your shield and wall. While the enemy plots to harm you, I am diligently working in the background to reverse the situation and shield you from the full force of the attack. This is going to be something that makes you stronger and brings glory to my name. Romans 8:28 teaches us that God orchestrates everything for the benefit of those who love Him and follow His plan. It might look like this ban is a curse, but I will use it to draw you closer to me and carry out my plan for your life at this time. You need to know who I am. My name is Jehovah Jireh, and I am your guardian. As your flag, Jehovah Nissi, and your peace, Jehovah Shalom, I will meet your needs. I will fight your wars and give you peace in this storm. You will never be the only one going through this. Section 6. How prayer can bring about divine influence. My child, I can't stress how important it is to pray during this time. We will discuss the necessary steps to connect with me through prayer. Thessalonians 5:17 encourages you to pray constantly because the more you stay with me, the more clearly you will hear my voice. Remember that when you speak, you're talking to me, who made everything. Your prayers are powerful and will bring God's help through this. There are 3 things you can do: ask, seek, and knock. The door will open for you if you ask. Matthew 7:7 Please ask God to give you knowledge, safety, and hope. Pray that I will show you the truth about this listing and how the enemy is planning to harm you. Even though things are hard, pray that I will send angels to protect you and bless you. Most importantly, pray for the manifestation of my beautiful and good will in your life. Part 7. I promise you a bright future. I promise you one last thing, my child. The Bible says in Jeremiah 29:1 that the Lord knows His plans for the people who follow Him. These plans are beneficial and will not hurt them. They give them hope and a future. This ban will not be the final chapter in your story. The enemy may have meant it for bad, but I'm going to make it good for you. The years to come will be wonderful, full of hope, gifts, and important things. Your current problems are only temporary. They are making you better and getting you ready for bigger things I have planned for you. Do not worry, my child. I will always be with you, until the end of time. Matthew 28:2. End of sentence. Do not be afraid, trust me. Moving forward, remember that your surroundings don't define you. My love for you does. You are my beloved, and nothing, not a band, not a government official, not an enemy, can take you from my love. Romans 8:38-39. But have faith in me and don't be afraid. While the enemy works against you, I, Jesus Christ, work for you. I will always win in love and safety.